What's good, family, and welcome back to this channel. For those of you who are new, the subscribe button down below, press it, smash it, along with the bell icon to give you post notifications of every time that I upload. And don't forget to hit that like button. You know I love them thumbs and I want to see them. Also, drop a comment down below. I do read and reply to all comments. And I also want to ask you guys a question. I don't know how many of you actually watch my videos full, but I know you at least watch this much. How many of you seriously want me to add some Black Butler? I have found like a whole archive of Black Butler. Especially of my, well, two of my favorite characters anyway. And that is Undertaker and Sebastian. I'm still looking for Finny. They have to be a Finny fanfic in there somewhere. If not, come on people, do something with Finny. Finny is cool. Because I like Finny. Or am I gonna have to write a fanfiction just so I can have one with Finny? Finny being the like main person. Anyway, let's get to the story. We're still on Before Heliopolis. Shit is getting real. In the last chapter I read, they were thinking that Nickel is like an inside spy and like planted a bomb and stole information. Devious. Someone so kind-hearted. Jerkwads. Anyway, to the story. We're on chapter 14, which is Nickel. So let's see what Nickel has with all of this. Is he alright? I asked frantically. Is he going to be okay? The doctor looked at me impatiently. He was hurt pretty badly in the blast, but he's going to be alright. He woke up a few minutes ago. I breathed a huge sigh of relief. Athens alright. Could I go see him, please? Could I go in? The doctor frowns. No, you cannot. You shouldn't even be here. Go away now, please. I'm about to argue, but then the door of the infirmary opens, and to my shock I see Commander Roulet Crusade come out. What is he doing here? Oh, Nickel! Fancy seeing you here. The Crusade seems glad to see me for some reason. Come with me, Nickel. I need to have a word with you. Huh? Me? Two armed soldiers appeared out of nowhere and stand by the commander's side. They are holding guns and look as if they're not afraid to use them. Oh shit. You're in a war. Which means you're in a military academy, pretty much, as I version. Which means, yeah, they wouldn't give a shit to use them. Sad but true. It's just how works. The Crusade sees me looking at them. Oh, don't worry. They won't shoot unless they have to. Unless they have to. That doesn't sound very encouraging. No, that doesn't. That makes me fear. If somebody just held a gun to me and like, oh, don't worry, they'll only use it if they have to. That will be when you try wrecking your brain to make sure you have not pissed him off within the last years of your life. I am marched down the corridor and into a defused office. The room is windowless and feels grim and restricted. I take a shaky breath as I enter. Now, the Crusade sits down behind the desk and regards me with a disconsidering gaze. It's never easy to feel comfortable when you can't see someone's face. Both I can see yours. Why does he wear that mask anyway? And why are all of those guns trained on me? What did I do? I shift uncomfortably. I'm going to get straight to the point. Don't try to run, or you'll be shot down immediately. Do I make myself clear? But no shit! If I see guns all around me, all pointing at me, no, I'm not gonna just be like, I'm gonna bolt out the damn door and have y'all shooting me from behind. No. God gravy, trains. That's like a stupid rhetorical question. I'll just be honest, that is a very stupid rhetorical question. Like, you see that door? You wanna exit the door? If you run out the door, I'm gonna shoot you. Yay! No. Okay, back to the story before I ramble on too much on how rhetorical that question really is. I gulp. Yes, Commander. And, I still have no idea what's going on, but I think that given the current circumstances, it's a good idea to keep my mouth shut. Lucasai leans forward towards me, Nickel Amafali. His voice is barely more than a whisper, but it's filled with venom. Where were you today at precisely 12:29 p.m.? What were you doing? Who were you with? I struggled to remember. I was in the procession hall playing the piano. Were you alone? Yes, I was alone. I can't wait any longer. Please, Commander, tell me what is going on here. Lucasay stands up. You know, you're really good at pretending. If I didn't know better, I would actually think you were innocent. What is he on about? Lucasay starts pacing around the room. The explosion at the shooting range was caused by a planted bomb. Someone was attempting to create a diversion. The purpose of the diversion was so that they could hack into the Academy's system and leak Saf's latest military plans to the Earth forces. Why would anyone do such a thing? Do you have any idea who it was, Commander? Lucasay stops his pacing and looks directly at me. Drop the act already. I know it was you who did it. What? I feel sick and dizzy, as if I'm going to faint. Lucasay keeps on talking. The computer logs show that you used your access card to enter the Pyro Lab, just before some explosives were discovered to be missing. And that's not all. It also showed that you went into the operations room soon after the bomb went off at the shooting range. What about the security footage? I asked desperately. Have you looked at those? Of course we tried, but the cameras were conveniently destroyed. Anyway, we don't need to see them. All the evidence points to you. You were discovered to have used your ID card to enter the Pyro Lab in the operations room. Plus, you can't even come up with an alibi. Was the air always so hot in here? So stuffy. I can't seem to be able to catch my breath. I'm telling you, I was playing the piano at the time of the attack. When I heard the explosion, I went to investigate, and all I saw was the destroyed shooting range. You can't seem to name a single person who might have seen you when you were allegedly playing the piano. There's a tinge of sarcasm in Lucas's voice. Most of the others were in the cafeteria. The caricature during lunchtime. And why weren't you in the cafeteria? Black spots danced in my field of vision. I wasn't hungry. Doesn't sound like a very believable excuse, but it was the truth. How can this be happening to me? What did I get myself into? You know, Lucasay looks straight at me. His face is blurred. I blinked desperately, trying to focus. I was going to select you for my team. You had the ability and the potential. You are incredibly smart, and your programming skills are quite exceptional, although that's probably how you were able to pull this off. I must say, I'm disappointed in you, Nickel. I never would have thought that you would work for the Earth forces and betray us all. I grab onto the edge of the desk, trying to steady myself, but the room keeps on spinning. I can't breathe. I need air. I didn't do any of this, I swear, I choked out. My final plea sounds weak and hopeless, even to my own ears. The last thing I hear is Lucasay saying, I thought you were better than this, Nickel, before the ground comes up to meet me, and everything goes black. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's literally all I can really say right now. Is holy hell. They're like pinning this on someone who, as you guys know in the last chapters of Nickel, was literally playing the piano. This is getting so plot twisty. Oh hell. I'm loving this. This is turning out to be plot twisty. And if you wonder why I'm a little sluggish right now, it's like 1:11 in the morning and I'm tired as hell. But I don't want to keep disappointing you guys. I know I missed yesterday's videos. I slept in. I'm not gonna lie. I was being lazy. I slept in. I wanted to spend the day with my son because he had to go to his dad's, which is always never easy, especially for me to send him over. My list, it drives me inking crazy. But gotta do what the higher ups say you gotta do. It's just the way things are. Can't complain too bad because it's just every weekend. I could handle weekends better than I could like a week. That would drive me absolutely crazy. Yeah, I'd see medicine bottles shaking my face. Ugh. It would have to do something for my anxiety thing because it would just tumble over. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video here before I ramble on about my anxiety and how bad this is really sucking ass right now. But my baby's not home and I'm worried sick really. I know I believe in editing, but you never really know how happy he is. And it drives me crazy. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!